Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Jingles here with another skin video, this time featuring tanks. I want to thank you all so much for the love on the last video. I'm so happy that I got so many views and so many comments. It really means a lot to me that y'all loved it. Anyways, back to it. I sent out a poll on my last video and in my Discord server, also on my TikTok, asking for y'all's favorites and least favorites, and now we're here to discuss the results. Let's just get into it. First up, we have D.Va with the favorite with 15.8% of the votes, which is EDM. This really didn't surprise me as EDM is one of the coolest D.Va skins. The sound effects are amazing and it has special voice lines, and overall the design of this skin is really good. I think that among D.Va players it's the one I see the most frequently, so not really surprised it came favorite. Least favorite was Junker. I think that the main reason that this was people's least favorite is the haircut. It looks out of place on D.Va, and also overall the skin is just not very suiting for her and her personality. Just doesn't really look like a skin that most D.Va mains would use. I just think that there are definitely better choices when it comes to D.Va skins. Also, I would like to say that the guns on this skin aren't special, they're just really boring looking. The favorite Doomfist skin with an overwhelming 36.8% of the votes was Formal. To me, this made sense as I feel like this skin is almost a cult classic for Doomfist mains. These are the Doomfist mains that spam and they say the whole time and can tell you all 10,000 of Doomfist bugs. It's a classy skin for sure and one that I see really often. I would say that this is, if I think of a Doomfist main, this is the skin that I think of immediately. Least favorite was General. This is just a very plain and ultimately boring skin. Only upside of this skin is that most people got it for free just for playing Overwatch 2 when it first came out along with Jester Samara. I just think it's just not anything special. There's definitely better Doomfist skins, which is why it came as least favorite. Favorite skin for Junker Queen was Zeus. This was her mythic skin with several customization options and ultimately just a really nice skin. I don't think that Junker Queen has many good skins, with Black Metal being the only other one I like. I think this is just the obvious choice. This is one skin that I missed out on because I didn't play during this season, and every day it haunts me. Least favorite was Rugby. This skin is just boring, and honestly, as an American who literally knows next to nothing about rugby, this skin is just irrelevant to me. Maybe if you're a rugby fan, this skin is good, but to me, it's just not it. I also think that the weapon design is really boring and plain, which is why it's not a favorite among Junker Queens. Starsheep was the favorite for Orisa with 31.6% of the votes. This is my favorite Orisa skin as well, and so far the only hero with the mythic where the mythic didn't win. Anyways, this is an adorable and beautiful skin. The design on this skin is genuinely some of the best in the game in my opinion. I absolutely love this skin. I think that when I see Orisas with this skin, I just know they're going to be good because this is just such a perfect choice for Orisa. Least favorite was Sonye. I hope I'm saying that right. This skin is just very odd looking to me. I don't like how angry Orisa looks in this skin because to me she's just not an angry hero. I like to see her more adorable, I guess. And the gun doesn't really help the skin out. It's kind of plain as well. I could see why this would be the least favorite for sure. Favorite for Mauga was Magma. This was taken before his new skin came out, the Black Metal one that came out with the Cowboy Bebop collab. So he didn't really have many skins. I don't think that this is like an amazing skin, but I would say out of the ones he does have, it's the one that I would choose to be the best as well. Least favorite for Mauga is going to be Sand. This is just a basic recolor, but I added it into the list because otherwise Mauga would have had two skins. This is just boring, and I think that the white color lost out of the other two colors because it literally is almost pointless to get this skin. The favorite Ramattra skin by a huge margin is Poseidon. This is a really good skin for him. I love the colors and the design on this skin. I think it being a Battle Pass skin also helped make this one a favorite. I love the staff on this skin as well as the Nemesis form. I think they both just really shine through and look really good. I really wish, this is another one I missed out on this season of Battle Pass that I wish I could go back and get. It's just that good of a skin. The least favorite Ramattra skin is Diesel Baron Ramattra. This is commonly known as the Diesel Baron Incident of 23, thanks to Null Sector propaganda on TikTok. Most people don't like the haircut on this skin, how bad the Nemesis form is, and that it looks like an off-brand bob, which I can agree with all those sentiments. It's not a skin I would choose. The favorite among Reinhardt skins was Rosa Heart. I do think this is partially with most of the people on my TikTok and Discord being females, and also it being a newer skin. This is a really good skin. I love Pink Reinhardt. I think he's very girly pop and amazing. But maybe if I had more of a wider audience, this would maybe not be the favorite. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing skin and I love it to pieces, but I think that's why. Least favorite for Reinhardt was Lieutenant Wilhelm. I don't really know what to say about this skin. I didn't expect it to be the least favorite, as I do think that he has worse skins. It is kind of boring and basic, and is just kind of blue, but it's an okay skin, I guess. Favorite for Roadhog was Polar Hog. I absolutely love this skin. I think that it is one of Roadhog's cute skins. I think that this is a really well designed skin. I think that the gun and everything like that is really well designed. And also, it's just one of his better skins. Typically with Roadhog skins, I don't like them because they're very like horror themed, which isn't really my vibe. But this one is a pretty nice skin. I can definitely see why this would come in as a favorite. And speaking of horror skins, the least favorite was Horror Hog, which I know it took me like 16 times to say that name. I don't think that it's just an amazing skin. I think that it's kind of boring, and also I just don't like the vibe of this skin. I could see why it would be a least favorite for sure. Galactic Emperor won for Sigma with over half of the votes with 52.6%. This is by far one of the best mythics in the game. I really like the customization options, and I just think it's a really good skin for Sigma. Personally, as someone who mains Sigma on tank, this is the skin that I use the most often. It's a really good skin, the sound design is really good, and it's just an amazing skin overall. I definitely could see why this is the favorite. Least favorite for Sigma was Dr. DeKepper, which I can never say right, but it's just an ugly yellow recolor. I could see why this is the least favorite. There's not really much to say, it's just a boring and basic skin. The favorite skin for Winston was Yeti, though it was very close between like 5 different skins. I would say that this is just a very cutesy and amazing skin for Winston. I mean, him as the Yeti is just so suiting, and I think it's one of their better designed skins, to be honest. But the Winston community could not decide on a favorite skin. I mean, it was pretty evenly matched with all the skins. I think that this skin only won by 1 vote, so. The least favorite was Wukong. This skin is just, I don't know what to say about it. There's nothing really that stands out about it, which I think is why it came out as the least favorite. And the yellow and the red is just not the best in my opinion. The favorite for Wrecking Ball was Crustacean. This is an absolutely adorable skin. I love that his ball is like a little crab and he's this little sea creature. It's in a really adorable skin. I think that Wrecking Ball has so many really cute and really nice skins, but this one coming on top doesn't really surprise me. It has really good colors and just, it's cute overall. I mean, look at this. How can you argue with that? Least favorite was Asmodean. I just think that it's a pretty boring and basic skin. The fire helps it a little bit, but the guns are boring. It doesn't really do much for Wrecking Ball. It's just boring. So the Zarya alien skin both won as favorite skin and least favorite skin. I do think that this is a lot to do with the controversy regarding the skin that it was based off of an Overwatch League player, and that Overwatch League player was then accused of some pretty serious allegations. So it's kind of divided in the community. I think that the skin design is okay. I don't think it's anything amazing, but to be fair, Zarya has not that many good skins. Justice for Zarya. Literally, she needs some good skins. I was recently talking about how Zarya needs some more girlier, more feminine skins, in my opinion. I know she's more of a butch character, but it would be nice to see her get some love in the skin department. But yeah, that's all there really is to say about that. Anyways, that's going to wrap up my video on favorite and least favorite tanks. Last but certainly not least will be the DPS least and favorites coming up. I will be putting a poll in the Discord and on my TikTok and all that for that when that comes out. I really appreciate you sticking around in the video. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.